Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to solve LeetCode problem 1451, maximize distance to the closest person. So as you can see, this is one of the Google interview questions that was asked by Google in past interviews. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel now. My channel focuses on helping people who are preparing for Java J2E interviews. I have created a playlist for frequently asked Java J2E interview questions and LeetCode solutions related playlist, which has over 100 solved problems, and the solutions, Java solutions, are explained along with examples in detail. So if you are preparing for Java J2E interviews, this channel will definitely help you. So please subscribe to this channel. So let's look into the problem of maximize distance to closest person. So in a row of seats, 1 represents a person sitting in that seat and 0 represents empty seat. Okay, there is at least one empty seat and at least one person sitting. Alex wants to sit in the seat such that the distance between him and the closest person should be maximized. So return maximum distance to the closest person. So they have given us couple of examples here. So let's take this first example over here and we will formulate our solution, how we will be like implementing the solution. So basically first let's try to understand the problem. So one is the this is the given array to us, and one means someone is sitting in that seat. For example, at index 0 someone is sitting, so it is 1 here, right? And then here also someone is sitting in this position 4, and for position 6 also somebody is sitting. So Alex want to sit such that the distance between him and the closest person should be maximized, right? So if you just look at this array, even by looking at it, you can see that if Alex sits here, for example, right, then the distance between him and the closest person is maximized here, right? This is 2 and this is 2 basically, right? If Alex sit here, it's a small distance, so this is the position where Alex can sit and distance will be maximized, which is 2, right? So that's why you can see 2 as the answer here, right? So this is the problem, that we have to find out a position where if Alex sit, then the distance between him and the closest person should be maximum, right? So what we are going to, like, how we are going to solve this problem is we will create a start and end pointer. Okay, and start pointer will be pointing to -1 in the beginning here, where -1, and end pointer will point to 0. Okay, and then whenever there is a 1 fine, which means that occupied position, right? Someone is already sitting there. In that case, we are going to calculate a distance and we will keep track of the maximum distance, right? D distance, let's say, right? So for example, if we find a 1 here, now at this time end is equal to 0 and start is equal to -1. So we will just keep track of distance as I explained here. So for example, start is equal to -1, right, in the beginning. So in that case, we will just say end minus start -1. So it is, as you can say, end is 0 minus start is -1. So basically what it will come is 0 minus start is again -1, like this, and then -1, right? So as you can say, minus minus will become plus. So this +1 and -1 will get cancelled and distance will be 0, right? Distance will come as 0 basically for that case. So we will just mark the distance will be 0 in the beginning, right? Because there, if Alex cannot sit anywhere, right? Because the first position itself is someone is sitting there. So now we will keep moving the end pointer. So now end will go here, like end will go here, then here, then here, and then end will go reach at this position, and at this position someone is again sitting there, right? So we will just continue. If the seats are empty, right, we are not doing anything. Whenever we find someone is sitting, then we are going to mark this position as end position, right? So now end is here and start will move to this position now, right? Start will move to this position at the in the beginning. So start is now 0 and end is becoming 1 now, right? So both positions we are seeing that someone is sitting. So what we will do in that case is 4 minus 0. So we will subtract the index, right? This 0 and 4. So we will subtract 4 minus 0, which is 4, and then we will divide it by 2. So as you can see it here, right? This one. So basically, which means that 4 divided by 2. So our distance will now become 2, right? So as you can see, so if Alex sit at this position, basically what we are trying to say, his distance will be 2 basically on the left side and on the right side, right? So that's why distance comes as 2. So now we will keep going, okay? So whenever now start will become at the end position, so start become 4 now. So let me just write here start and end. So now start become 4, and our end we will now keep looking forward, right? 0 we will go forward. Now again we hit 1, so 1 means this is another end position we are finding. So end becomes 6 here now. So now again we will use 6 minus 4 divided by 2, right? End minus star divided by 2, which is 2 divided by 2, which is equal to 1, right? So distance is equal to 1 in this case. So we don't want to update our max distance, right? We have a max distance, so which we want to keep it 2, because 2 is more than 1. So we will just keep going, right? So at the end, what we will do here, so we are already now at the end, right? End is here, so end is at 6. So we already traveled all the array now. So at the end, what we will want to check is we want to check end with size, right? So end will become basically now at the after the end will become the size of this array, which is equal to 7, right? Array size is 7, and then we will again use this thing end minus start minus 1. So start is now at 6 now, right? So start, because start also moved us to the 6 after the one found, right? So whenever end moves, start also moves to the end position. So start is now at 6 and end is now at 7, right? So start is 6 now and end became 7, which is size of the array. Okay, so we will use this end minus start minus 1. So 7 minus 6 minus 1, which becomes 0, right? Which is equal to 0. So we are not going to update our distance. Our distance will still remain 2, because 2 is the maximum one we found. So why we are doing this like e is equal to 7, right? Because so I will explain you that. So why we have to do it? Because for example, if you are looking at this array, right? This array 1 0 0 0. So this is one of the arrangement where our start will like what happens is start will be here, right? And at the end start will be here. So I'll just write this is start. So end we are not finding any 1, right? So at that time these are all zeros we encountered, right? So we have to assume that there is a 1 at the end. So we are just assume for that we are creating a end is equal to size. So in this case array s is equal to 0 and end will be equal to size. Size is equal to 0 1 means 1 2 3 4, right? 4 is the size basically. So in that case, for this kind of array, right, this kind of arrangement of seats, what we will do is we will just do 4 minus 0 means end minus start minus 1, as you are seeing here, right? So in that case is equal to 3, right? So this is the 3 distance. If so Alex, if he sits here, if Alex sits here, then you can see the distance between Alex and this closest person, which is this one, is 3 basically. So these are the special conditions, right, where you don't have anything, like right side is all empty basically. So similarly, there is another special condition where your left side is all empty, right? And you only find someone sitting at the end seat, right? So for that condition, we have to always start with a minus 1, right? That's why we start with minus 1. So in this case, the start will be minus 1. For example, in this case, right, the start will be minus 1 and end will be equal to 0 1 2 3, right? So 3 will be the end. So start is minus 1 and end is 3, right? So in this case we will again do end minus start minus 1, which is 3 minus start means minus 1, right? Minus 1 and minus 1 again. So minus minus will become plus, so this one will become plus 1 and it will cancel out with this minus 1, so is equal to answer will come as 3 basically, right? So 3 is the distance, so Alex can sit here in the first seat itself, so that the distance can be maximized, right? So it becomes 3. So those are the special conditions we have to encounter, and we can encounter and we have to address those. So that's why we have to start with minus 1 and end we have to do it with size, right? So to handle these two special conditions. So this is the problem, how we can solve. This is the solution to solve the maximize distance to closest person problem. So this is one of the Google interview questions. So let us look now. So I already explained you how we are going to solve with a start and end pointer, right? So I will explain you now again in the code, so you will get more idea again. So already so here we have been given the array of seats, right? So first we will calculate length, like size of the array, right? So we wanted to use the size as I said here, right? This size we wanted to use, so we have to calculate the size first, and then we will just use last person here, and then we will use distance here, right? Last person is basically you can say it is a kind of a start, right? Start means last person. um, and then distance we are going to keep as 0, right? And we will keep modifying distance if we find maximum distance, right? So last person is basically a start, right? And then I means in we will loop through the seats array here, right? We are looping through the seats array, and whenever we find any one means occupied seat, we will calculate the distance. And using we have implemented one method find distance, so we will just pass our start and end, right? As I said, this is the one that we are implementing basically, this one, right? So we are passing start and end here to this method, and here we are checking if start is equal to -1 or end is equal to size, right? To handle this special case that I told you, these two special case, right? 1000 and 0001. So this special case we are handling here. So in that case we have to just say end minus start minus 1. So otherwise we will how we will calculate n minus start divided by 2, right? For example, here we have calculated, right? So this 0 and 4 basically, right? So that is what 4 minus 0 divided by 2. So that is what we are doing here. So that will be the distance that it will give us, and we will always keep track of the maximum distance by using mathmax, right? So mathmax means it will update the distance if we are finding more distance basically from this find distance, right? And keep the distance as maximum. And then we will last person we will means start, basically we will keep updating start, right? As I goes forward we will update start here. And start we are only updating, right, when we are finding any occupied chair, basically means someone is sitting there, then only we will modify the start, right? As I said here. So whenever let's say end is here, then whenever end moves forward, then start will come here basically. So that is what we are doing, right, in the code. So we will keep looping through the whole seats array, and we will keep looking for any occupied seat, and we will keep calculating the maximum distance, right? And at the end, as I said, there is one this kind of a array you can get, right? 100 1000, right? So to handle these conditions we have to finally calculate the start and size, right? Start and size we have to find out the maximum distance. If at all we find out anything better than our distance, we will update the distance, correct? Because to handle this special condition, so that's what we are doing, and at the end we will return the distance that we found. So let us just take some examples. So this one is let us take the examples that we discussed now. So this one we discussed first, so we will take this example first, and then we will see some other examples as well. So as you can see, if Alex sit here, what I am highlighting, this is the way he can maximize his distance, and it will become 2, right? So let us just run this. So as you can see, the distance is 2, So I just like have couple of like start and end, you know, like it will give you like the all I'm just kind of debugging, I was debugging, so I'll remove this system out. But as you can see, start will start with -1 and end will start with 0, and it will keep moving, and whenever we find any 1, then we will calculate the distance, right? So 0, then for example in this array 0 is 1, right? Then the fourth index is 1, so that's where it will calculate the distance, and it will keep modifying if it is finding more distance, right? And at the end we will check the size of the array, so as I explained, right? So now let's take the condition where the special conditions and make sure this also works. So this is a special condition, right, where you have all the zeros on the right side, so Alex can sit here basically, and the distance will become 3, right? So let us just run this and make sure it works. So so we are getting correct result here, so for this special condition. And the other special condition is the one will be at the end, right? And all empty seats, and one is the someone is sitting at the end. So this is another special case. So let us handle this also. So as you can see, again we are getting correct answer, because the as you can see the distance will be 3, right in this case, because Alex will sit here in that case, so the distance will be 3. So now I created you know, like a little bigger array for you to show you, like so this is the array that I created. As you can see here, the distance will be maximum if Alex sits here, right? In that case the distance will be 3. As you can see, left side 1 means these are 2 in 2 zeros in the middle, so it is 3, and on the right side also it is 3, right? So distance should come as 3, the maximum distance. So as you can see, we are getting correct result here. So we are getting maximum distance as 3, right? Because this is not maximum distance now, because this have more empty seats, so Alex would like to sit here, right, in that case, so he can maximize the distance. So one more last example before we can submit our solution I wanted to show you is this one, where you know, like the maximum distance, if Alex sits here at the end, will be the maximum distance, right? So let me just make it bigger so you can read this. So as you can see, these zeros is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this one is 7, right? So maximum distance is 7 now in this case. So let's check it out quickly. uh, so as you can see, the maximum output is 7, so we are getting correct results. So we will be now confident and submit our solution. Don't know why it's yeah, okay. So our solution got accepted. So actually let's just remove this system out, you know, it is just to show you actually how the distance is calculated. But let's just because of that, you know, the performance it shows slow because system out. So we'll just resubmit this and you will see that performance. As you can see, now our performance is 87% faster than other submissions, which is pretty good. So this is the way you can solve Google's problem, maximize distance to closest person. Um so make sure you practice and understand these problems. These are often asked in a lot of like coding interviews, also online coding exams also. So make sure you practice them, and when you are practicing, please do not use the editor, because you know many times in the online test there is no editor, so you have to handwrite the code. So make sure you can handwrite the Java code without any kind of editors, okay? And please go through my LeetCode solutions playlist. It has over 100 solved problems explained with examples in detail and Java code. So please go through those examples. Those examples contains all kind of different examples like dynamic programming, different like tree map, hash map, arrays, linked list, all kind of examples that we get in coding tests. So you will get a lot of idea, you know, what you can expect in the coding interviews. Also go through my Java interview playlist, because it has a lot of you know, questions that are frequently asked questions by big tech companies. We have discussed it over there along with the Java concepts that are like asked in the interviews. So also design patterns, architecture related questions are there, so go through them. So that will definitely help you if you are preparing for Java J2E interviews, or even if you are learning Java. If you like this video helpful and find it helpful, please subscribe it and like it, because your subscription is really valuable to us. This is the way the video can reach to more people like you who are preparing for Java J2 interviews, and they can watch this video and they can get benefited from the video. So please subscribe, and thanks for watching the video.